A group of tomb raiders, on a remote deserted island, found a door made entirely of iron, covered in wheels of all sizes, but there was no keyhole to open it. The leader, Todd, threatened Lara with her father's life to force her to open the door, but the design was so weird, even Lara, with all her experience, had no idea what to do. Right at that moment, Lara suddenly remembered that mechanical puzzle toy her dad gave her had a very similar setup. It clicked for her. Lara climbed right onto the iron door, started turning the symbols on the wheels. First, she turned the big wheel on top, then adjusted the small gears on both sides, finally gave a gentle turn to the one right at the bottom. Right after that, all the wheels retracted into the door. The whole iron door shattered with a crash, revealing a huge cave entrance behind it. This was the legendary tomb of Himiko, Japan's first queen. Todd made Lara go in first. She hadn't gone far when she stepped on a hidden pressure plate, but weirdly, several minutes passed and nothing happened in the tunnel. The others were just thinking the trap must be broken or too old when suddenly it activated. The others had just breathed a sigh of relief that it wasn't them when the stone floor under their feet started dropping away fast. Lara slipped, almost falling into a bottomless pit. Seeing the floor was about to vanish completely, she scrambled and rolled toward a circular door. There was a hole in the door, looked like a keyhole to shut off the trap. Meanwhile, the others found keys of different colors, hidden in a wall compartment. Lara tried the keys one by one, putting them in the hole, but the floor kept collapsing. It was super critical. Lara suddenly realized the key colors might stand for life. She took the blue and purple keys and inserted them together into the hole. Sure enough, the trap stopped instantly. That's how they all survived. At the very end of the tunnel, they finally saw Himiko's coffin. Todd immediately ordered his man to open it. The next second, Queen Himiko, dead for 1,000 years, was lying right there in front of them. The moment the body touched the air, it instantly turned into a pile of bones. The Tomb Raiders thought they'd hit the jackpot, expecting to find treasures here, but as soon as they lifted the body a bit, the female corpse actually sat up by itself. Everyone was terrified, but the leader suddenly started laughing because he spotted a mechanism button under the corpse. But his laughter didn't last long. That mercenary who had touched the corpse, his hands started acting strange, like it was being eaten away by something. It spread fast from his palm to his whole arm. Soon his entire body was infected. The mercenary went completely crazy, grabbed his gun and started firing wildly. Luckily, the leader reacted fast, shot him down with one bullet. Seeing such a priceless 1,000-year-old corpse, the leader lost all caution. Blinded by greed, he took pliers and snapped off the mummy's finger, stuffed it into a plastic bag. Lara's dad knew getting this thing out was too dangerous. The consequences were unthinkable. He and Lara exchanged a look. Lara immediately grabbed a shovel, smashed it into the mercenary's gun. Dad seized the chance to pick up a pistol from the ground and shot the leader. Right at that moment, the infected mercenary somehow got back up and grabbed Lara's dad. By the time they dealt with that monster, Dad was already infected. Meanwhile, Lara was being chased by another mercenary. Thankfully, she knew the tomb's layout well, managed to lose him, and even took him out instead. The infected dad knew he was done for. With the last bit of his clear mind, he told Lara she had to stop the leader from taking the corpse out, or the whole world would be doomed. Lara was heartbroken, but she remembered her dad's words. Just as the leader was about to escape the cave, Lara blocked his path, kicked him hard right in the face. They fought. Finally, the injured leader was pinned down by Lara. Lara pulled that dried-up finger out of his pocket and forced it into the leader's mouth. The leader started mutating immediately, but before he could fully transform, Lara kicked him off the cliff into the abyss. Then Dad, still barely conscious, pulled the pin on a grenade. With a massive boom, the whole cave filled with fire. The ancient tomb couldn't handle the explosion, started collapsing. Lara clung to her climbing axe, the pick sparking against the rock wall. She was hanging in midair, about to fall any second, but Lara didn't give up. Using every ounce of strength, she pulled herself up with just her arms, finally made it to the top. Then she launched herself forward, grabbed a hanging rope, and escaped the tomb.